The forest began at the edge of the village, a wall of tall pines rising into the mist. By day it looked ordinary, though no one entered. By night it was something else entirely. A place of whispers, a place where even the wind dared not breathe. The villagers called it the Silent Forest. For years, Marina had walked past its edge, her eyes drawn to the shadows between the trees. There was something soothing in the quiet, something that called to her. And one autumn evening, as twilight bled across the sky, she felt that call more strongly than ever. The path beneath her feet was soft with fallen needles, the air damp with the scent of moss and earth. She paused at the first tree, placing her hand against its trunk. It was cold, smooth, as if the life within had been stilled. She stepped inside. Instantly the world changed. The sound of the village vanished. The wind, the birds, the rustle of branches, all gone. Only her footsteps echoed softly on the path. The silence was so complete it pressed against her ears, as though the forest itself were listening. The deeper she walked, the stranger it became. The trees leaned inward, their trunks impossibly tall, their branches woven into a ceiling of shadow. Moonlight pierced through in narrow silver beams, painting shifting patterns across the ground. And then she saw it, a pool of water perfectly round at the heart of a small clearing. Its surface was still, a silver mirror that reflected the sky above. But as Marina drew closer, her breath caught in her chest. The pool was not reflecting the present sky. It showed faces, dozens of them. Some old, some young, some she thought she almost recognized. They drifted slowly across the surface, eyes closed as though in sleep. Each time she leaned closer, one would fade, replaced by another. Her reflection appeared last, but it was not asleep. Her mirrored self stared back, eyes open, lips moving, though no sound came. She could not hear the words, but she understood them all the same. Rest, stay, become part of the forest's silence. Her eyelids grew heavy. She sank to her knees at the edge of the pool, lulled by the stillness, by the quiet promise of eternal rest. The forest was not cruel. It did not take by force, it invited. And Marina, exhausted by the world beyond the trees, found herself longing to accept. She dipped her hand into the water. It was cool, soothing like silk. The surface rippled and her reflection reached up as if to take her hand in return. But just as the forest's silence began to claim her, she heard it, faint but undeniable. A single bird call far in the distance. The first sound since she had entered, it broke the spell. She pulled her hand free, stumbling back. The pool stilled, the faces faded, and the forest remained as silent as before. But something had shifted. She had been offered a choice, and she had stepped back from the edge. When she finally left the forest, dawn was breaking. The village lay quiet in the mist, unaware of how close she had come to never returning. And yet sometimes at night, Marina swore she could still hear it, the silent call of the forest waiting patiently for her to return.